And can I just remind you all, this didn't get mentioned at the Game Awards. This didn't get mentioned at the Game Awards. Hogwarts Legacy. They have decided to cancel the DLC. Well, it was never officially announced. Canceling something that wasn't really announced. It's like they're addicted to not making money. And I think it's an amazing game. But I do think some of the things that WB are doing is just so questionable. It was such a good game. Now, we'll come to why, and probably it might have been a good thing. Basically didn't hold any value and they were trying to charge too much for it. WB Games reportedly cancels unannounced Hogwarts Legacy PS5, PS4 DLC. So, Warner Brother Games have reportedly cancelled an unannounced game expansion to Hogwarts Legacy. It's smash hit Harry Potter RPG. The DLC was planned to be released alongside an expanded version of the base game. I want a DLC to this game. I feel like this game is way too big to not do a DLC to it, and they probably are going straight to Hogwarts Legacy 2. This was such a good game. News comes to us via Bloomberg, thanks IGN, which reveals that the paid DLC was supposed to launch alongside a definitive edition. These people that hate J.K. Rowling don't even play games. Alongside a definitive edition of Hogwarts Legacy, apparently the cancellation was due to concerns that the amount of content was not substantial enough to justify the price being considered. How about just lower the price? But Bloomberg asked WB for comment, but the publisher declined. While never officially announced, the move to scrap Hogwarts Legacy DLC is surprising, ignoring the obvious question as to why a lower price was not considered. The Harry Potter game supposedly forms one of the company's core pillars around which it said it was reforming after the closures of multiple game studios earlier this year. To put it bluntly, there are plenty of die-hard Potterheads who would probably pay any price for more Hogwarts content, regardless of quality, and it's not like it would be the first or last time the publisher behind Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Damn. Taking a reputational hit over monetization, we get the feeling there might be a bit more to this story. So you could look at it two ways. Like it just says there, they've made no money. They're in quite a bad space in terms of losing money, probably. They made so much money from Hogwarts Legacy, but then they lost so much money from Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. They probably thought, you know what, we're going to charge, or we want to charge, I don't know, how much would the definitive edition be? $70, £70 for the base game and the DLC. What, £40, £30? And they're probably like, for an extra 2 hours, probably like, oh, this is not going to work. So in a way, I kind of understand. But everything is, I know, I get it, everything is so corporate, but it's like, gosh, that would have done really well. But probably the amount of money and resources going into that, it's just not worth the return. So they're probably like, listen, all the budget we were going to do on that, we're going to go straight to Hogwarts Legacy 2. I feel like it's going to be very hard to make. How do you progress this game in terms of we've seen Hogwarts? How do you make it even better than the first one? I don't even think I've done the exclusive PS5 quests. There's a lot of concern, even from myself, about monetization for that sequel. I honestly think they should have done Quidditch as maybe as DLC. I don't know how the sales or how good that Hogwarts Quidditch game did, but I downloaded it and I didn't even boot it up and I deleted it. I just couldn't be bothered. If it was part of this game and they added Quidditch to that, then I would have been interested and I would have dived right into it. I just felt like it was so, like, I don't get why you did that. Well, I get why you did that. You want this sort of Fortnite sort of live service, you know, monetize. Well, there was no monetization, was there? Because you could get it on PS Plus, but then you could also pay for the physical game, which, how much was it? Like £20, £25? So yeah, I guess that there is a lot of things they can improve, but I just feel like, because we've seen it, they're going to have to make some changes. I think more quests, more variety of quests to do, have consequences when killing witches or wizards, house points, more classes to learn, new spells. But I need to see this on the PS5 Pro.